Just Hamburg. All these film clips that we're showing all came from Germany and all from the 60s.
Yeah, I remember going there and doing it and doing the programs. It was all English people, you know, whenever you went there, seeing old mates.
Did you tour Germany at all?
Yeah, many times. Oh, yeah. I did many times, yeah.
Any interesting...
For Mama, you know?
Mama concerts, yeah.
Many times.
Absolutely. The first time I ever met the guys...
Marek and Marcel.
That was it. First time I ever met them, I was actually playing in a club in Frankfurt called the K52.
Oh, yeah.
And Jimi Hendrix came up with Noel Redding and got up on stage. And whenever Hendrix got up to do a jam session, he would never play lead guitar. He played bass.
You're kidding.
And Noel Redding played guitar. And Beaky, our rhythm guitarist, went on the drums. So, I mean, apart from me trying to sing rock and roll songs, everybody else was playing different instruments. Anyway, back to Germany. I should imagine there were a few nice little things happened to you while you were there.
Oh, sure. I mean, the whole thing, actually, the Moody Blues, I mean, whenever we're together and touring, it's always a laugh. And you know what it's like in a group, like a group of 5, 6 geezers, you know, wandering around the world. It's always amusing things happen. But the silliest thing happened to us in Germany, I believe it was in Nuremberg, we were doing this gig which they call festival seating, which means standing up and cramming as many as you can, you know. And the crowd was getting particularly excited, and right in the middle, between Ray and myself, about 4 rows back, as like this seething mass of people, we could see this one guy getting, there were a lot of American servicemen there, and this one guy getting particularly excited, and he, believe it or not, the guy had, it couldn't have been a serviceman, but the guy had a false leg, and he'd taken it off, and the whole crowd was like, supporting him, and he was like waving it in the air.
I'm trying not to smile.
Yes. And Ray and I were looking at each other, and we thought, and he's waving this thing about, and the silliest thing was it had like a pump on it, you know, like a tennis shoe on the end of it with a sock. And they go, yeah, Moody, and bonkers. And Ray and I were looking at it, and we thought, he wouldn't like throw it on stage, and we're playing away. He wouldn't that. He would. The next thing you know, Wallopit comes up on stage, and then it's like, ooh, you know, between.
And then he fell over.
Yeah. No, he didn't, because he was being held up. And then we got to think, but what should we do? You know, now we're going to go into like a serious period now, doing a few romantic, serious numbers. You know, what should we do? And the roadies were, oh, what do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? So and eventually one of the roadies came in and booted it back off the stage into the crowd. And it spun like that. And because of this tennis shoe, it didn't do a proper argument. Like, landed back. And anyway, it spawned, you know what it's like in a band, it spawned like jokes for weeks and weeks. You know, we went to the hop and all that kind of stuff. You know? Yeah, and it was endless.
All right, so
anyway.
from one serious moment to another.
Yeah, it's true, absolutely true. Anyway, this is The Casuals and Jessamine.